Heyo! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Friends of the Wild podcast. As you can see, we are together.
Finally. We're reunited and it feels so good.
It feels so good. We've had such a good weekend. As we mentioned, we would be having a great weekend. And as we always say, we are women of our word. We've had a terrific weekend.
We really have had just such the fall heritage happy weekend.
We've made several TikToks, and I just want to say that we have gone the closest to going viral that we've ever gone. So we have to keep up the work.
Yeah, we've been working hard, like learning dances, having original thoughts, being creative, and it's paying off.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
I'm hoping that the end goal is to bring people here to be listening to us in this, as we say, long form media form. So
long form media form.
So hopefully that like at least a few people are coming from our Apple Dance TikToks.
June's having a moment. She's feeling a bit cray right now.
Don't chew on the cord.
But I'm sorry. So this past weekend, as you all know, was our town's Heritage Days, and it's really just like a big fall festival. So Laura, Grace, and I, and Ron, and Colin, and our friend Lainey graced the streets yesterday, and we did a little bit of shopping. I only purchased one thing, and it was a sweatshirt with a quilt cut out on it, and it was so cute. I'm so extremely excited about it. It's adorable. And it's like ignited this creativity in me that I want to start making. But, you know, I've got to be realistic. And we just ate a lot of good food. We hung out, and then we rested, of course. Did you do anything? You watched the game?
Yeah, I ended up watching the game at my house, but we did something particularly crazy on Friday night.
Oh, extremely crazy.
So after Heritage Days, Ryan and I came to Mally's house. And we just hung out for what did we come here for?
The initial plan was to play Rook, as it always is.
Yes.
We're always about to play Rook.
So we called and we said, hey, are you guys interested in playing Rook tonight? And then we got here and playing Rook was not mentioned once.
No one had those.
That was kind of just the front to hang out, I think.
Yeah.
So we hung out for a while. Mally and I make some killer TikToks. Like our lives may be changed by the TikToks that we made. Yeah. And the boys were obviously just in here chilling, playing PlayStation or something.
Yeah.
Is that a PlayStation?
Yeah, I think so.
So they were entertained. So were we. And then we regroup and it's about 1:30 p.m. by this time. And we think, 1:30 a.m.
Like, you're gonna make it sound like grandma. Yeah. Wild night, guys. At
we start a movie
at
1:30 p.m.
We started the
June. You can't talk. This is our podcast. Like seriously, it's not usurper. Okay. We start a movie at 1:30 a.m. It is the movie It. Don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's based on a Stephen King novel, and it was one of the dumbest movies I've actually ever seen in my life, but I think we had so much fun together watching it.
We were wanting to watch a scary movie, but we kind of needed the like vibe of it's not where you can tell yourself like, oh, this isn't real. And that was a really good movie to have that vibe in. Like, But I will say, after we stayed up till 4 a.m. watching this said movie, the next day at Heritage Days, what comes walking down the street? None other than a clown.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we manifested. Like, we can't even be mad. We manifested this.
For sure.
But it was honestly so fun. But now we have 2 more movies to watch because there's a part 2 that's cut in half.
Yeah. I don't know when we're going to watch them, but we have to.
But anyways.
So another thing that's coming up very quickly is my 24th birthday. By the time this comes out, I guess I'll be 24. Which does feel... I'm cracking up that she's sitting on this. Okay. Which does feel particularly insane to me. 24 just sounds like a very, very serious number. Much more serious than 23. Do you think so?
Yeah, 23 sounded like really fun and different and exciting. And 24 is like, you're 1 year from 25. It's sounding like I need to be on the clock, like I need to be in the kitchen cooking, that I need to be like focusing on my career.
See, I feel the opposite.
About 24?
Yes, I feel like I need to be soaking in my youth, like
Yeah, that's what
doing.
I'm like. I've like my the fun is almost like I need to hold close these last few years of
Yeah,
happiness.
yeah, because soon people are going to expect things of me.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
It is. It's scary.
But with age comes, money and the ability to do things and go on
So true.
trips and free will.
With age comes freedom, but then it's like kind of diminishing returns eventually because your body wears out. But that's long into the future. We still
we're
have.
acting like we're turning 70.
Yeah, we're turning 24. It's all good. I will say, Mally and I have both always been people who really like our birthdays, like just get so excited for our birthdays. And I am kind of moving away from that. Do you feel the same way?
No. I think that
Okay.
like this week it'll hit you. You love your birthday.
But last year I was so busy with my first year of school and stuff. I just kind of like, I mean, not just let it pass by. Like that sounds really sad. It wasn't sad. Like I didn't feel sad about it. I was just like, oh, my birthday, like fun. I'll do something with my friends, you know?
Yeah.
And it was less important to me, which when I think about that, I'm like, oh, that seems sad, but it doesn't really feel sad, which is good.
No, I think it's just the nature of the beast of aging is
I
like
think so too.
your birthday. Not that it's like less meaningful, but you just don't feel like it has to be as big as it was maybe in your teenage years.
Well, and I will say, with my birthday always came a lot of like, not necessarily anxiety, but kind of anxiety because I would think like, oh, I wonder, like, I don't know. I don't want to like make it too big of a deal to where other people feel like they have to make it too big of a deal, but then also I don't want to be sad, on the day itself. Like there was so much anxiety around it.
Early
And
adulthood birthdays are really weird because it's like I know I shouldn't be like wanting to fangirl out over my birthday.
yeah,
Like it's my birthday and I am just a girl
yeah,
in that aspect. But then you don't want to make other people feel like they're like obligated
yeah.
to be
But
as
then
excited
yeah,
as you.
you want to be mature and be like, okay, nobody's thinking about this as much as I am, which is fine. Like that's really not a bad thing. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts surrounding it. Maybe I'll figure them all out by 25, but
I think that the reason I'm kind of excited for my birthday this year is because we're going to be out of town and like doing stuff. One of my friends gets married the next day.
oh really?
So we're
That's
going,
so
yeah,
fun.
we're going in early to like celebrate my birthday.
In Nashville?
Yeah.
That's so fun.
I know,
didn't realize
so
that.
maybe you just don't, the reason you're feeling this way is because you just don't have like
Yeah,
a solid plan.
I know that it's going to be just like a Wednesday,
Yeah.
So
I
think
was
that's
gonna be
true.
there.
Well, it's okay. Like I can make a plan, and my friends are kind of good at school, are good about birthdays.
Oh,
Well, that's where
you're
I'll
like,
be.
it's fine, just don't wish me a happy birthday. Don't even call.
No,
I've got others.
Cool. They're kind of good about like celebrating everyone's birthdays and stuff. So I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just like I'm decentering my birthday, not on purpose,
It's your frontal lobe developing.
I know, and it makes me sad because some things I want to be so stubborn about, like things that people say will change with age, like, oh, just wait till you're 27, like you won't care about your birthday,
Yeah.
And I want to be like, shut up. I'm always going to care about my birthday, But some things do just like accidentally happen.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately, just wait till we have children.
I know.
Then our birthdays will just be awful.
Well, then I feel like the only person who has expectations for your birthday is your spouse.
Yeah.
And that's how I think a lot of people get really sad.
You've got to really train your spouse.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll just, hopefully, their frontal lobes will be developed and they'll realize how important it is to you.
Yeah.
I think I've like slowly trained Colin into being a birthday person.
Yeah.
And like, because I definitely had more birthday parties than he did growing up, which he's also a boy, so. But, a way to teach people how to celebrate is to celebrate them. So the more you do for others, the more they'll feel like doing for you. And I've always tried to make Colin feel, special and important, even though he is a boy and it's like different for men. But I think in that he's also learned that I love to feel important and celebrated on my birthday.
Yeah.
I wish I could see you.
Totally. We have a wall between us now.
Sorry, June's like showing her honey to the screen.
Yeah, for real.
It's rated R officially.
Oh, I was going to say if you're listening on Spotify, but we do have video on Spotify, and we can see in the analytics how many people watch the video versus listen on audio.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and most people watch the video. And the Toast podcast, they just got video on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that only certain podcasts can do that. And I thought, is that true, or do they just not know about that feature?
Yeah, I feel like they definitely don't know because
Yeah,
we're like at the bottom of the barrel on Spotify. So if we can do it, surely the Toast can.
Yeah. Unless it's like totally randomly selected. But I think surely everyone can just do it. And I'm sure they have people that they pay to upload their videos. So I can't imagine.
Maybe we just have the system rigged.
Maybe we do. And we're
cool
appreciative of any help we can get.
So we're going to talk briefly about Laura Grace's feelings over the past year of her life and looking forward to her birthday and what's ahead. And then we're going to share some Reddit stories. I'm kidding about the stories part. They're actually Reddit answers, but it's the weirdest birthday present you ever gotten.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are really funny.
Then it'll just be hilarious because one of my languages is gift giving, and I crack up at a good gag gift. I'm going to be cracking at that.
I will also shout out my mother who gave me this super cute sweater. My dad just got a puppy. His name is Joe. Well, he's had him for several months now, but he's literally the cutest thing in the world, and I'm obsessed with him. And he kind of looks like this bird dog. So she got me a sweater.
It's so cute.
Joe on it. I know it is.
It's so adorable.
Cute. June, are you jealous
that she just called Joe the cutest, most precious dog in the world? And you're literally sitting right here in the flesh.
It kind of looks like you too, though, because it's like spotted.
You've kind of been acting a fool, though, so. So yeah, briefly, we're going to ask you about your rosebud thorn.
Okay.
Over the past year of your life, and anything else that you want to share.
Okay, so I'll start with my thorn.
Oh.
I need to go
just get it over with.
Yeah, so that we can be rising. Whenever I do this, whenever I make literally everyone in my life do rosebud thorn, I always say, let's do the thorns first so we can
weed them out.
End on a high note. Okay, so my thorn is probably just, of course, Taylor Swift has a perfect line for it in the song Nothing New. How can a person know everything at 18 but nothing at 22 or 23? That's just kind of how I feel. And not that I felt like I knew everything at 18 particularly, but you do just when you're like going to college, finishing high school, you're like, yes, the world is my oyster, And then you get a little older. This has been my experience. I think this is pretty common for like girls in their 20s. Then you get a little older and you get partially like decision fatigue. I feel like there are so many things you could do when you're choosing your career, like the person you're going to spend your life, like your spouse, your friends, like you have to choose so many little things and they all feel so important at the moment. And they are so important. So I think that is a struggle sometimes, and just kind of like envisioning how you want your life to look in the next decade and beyond, because you do have to choose so much of that at this age, like roughly this age, and we're making all of the things that people say are the biggest decisions of our lives in these years. Even if it's like the decision not to have kids yet, like that's a big decision, Not that I'm even married or engaged, but no, just like the phase of life.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not a very like coherent, specific thorn. And then also like as I've mentioned, I had both of my grandmothers going into college, and then I finished college with neither one of my grandmothers.
Yeah.
And that is kind of like that's tough because it feels like your childhood is over. Like
Yeah.
when your grandparents die, I can't imagine what it's like when your parents die. I don't ever want to think about it.
Yeah.
But that's my thorn. Just all
No.
of those emotions of your early 20s.
Yeah, I definitely get it. And I really am like not trying to talk about my life because it's
No,
not my
please do.
birthday.
Yeah.
But just yesterday, I had the thought like, I cannot believe like in the past year I decided to marry someone. Like the fact that I'm married and like I just decided, yeah, Colin is the man that I will marry.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, obviously it's not. That was not my thought process. But the fact that I've like already passed that stage in my life and made that decision, one that's almost like the biggest decision of like you
It
always
is.
think about who you're gonna marry. And the fact that like that is completely over in my life is so even like when I come home, I'm like, this is my home, like I
Yeah.
live here now.
With a random guy,
Yeah. With
you
this
know.
weirdo guy that just showed up one day. No, so I definitely get what you're saying. And like specifically you are halfway through law school and like you will be having to make big decisions coming soon about like careers and moving and it's just such a I feel like whenever we graduated high school it felt like such a monumental moment like deciding to go to college and everything like that. But the thing about college was if it didn't work you could just transfer.
Yeah.
But now it's like okay, but if my marriage doesn't work like would I get not like that, but
Yeah,
you're thinking about the who will I marry?
it's higher
When will I get
stakes.
married? What if my marriage doesn't work? When do I want to have kids? What if I don't want to have kids? Like
Mhm.
just so much heavier decisions to
Mhm.
make at this age. So I definitely get what you're talking about. And here comes the man that I did decide to marry.
Hey,
Here's Colin. He's returned home for more. I'm kidding. He did bring me food though, so we appreciate that. But
Shout
yeah,
out.
I definitely get what you're saying about just like the thorn of it all being kind of the weight of it
Yeah.
all.
And one thing that you said that I wanted to comment on was the person that you marry being the biggest decision of your life. And I do think so, not just because it's something that like we've always thought about or like girls always think about, you know, not about like the wedding or whatever. It's the biggest decision of your life because that did like if you look at like pure statistics, the reason people are unhappy in their lives is because their marriage isn't working out or like
Exactly.
they don't like their spouse or they're got cheated on or
Yeah.
they're going through a divorce or like their spouse doesn't parent their child like they want them to. And the fact that that's going to be the father or the mother of your children. And that is like the greatest gift you can ever give your kid is a good
Exactly.
parent. And so yeah, and you at this age when we're deciding these insane things and it doesn't seem like we're old enough to
Yeah.
decide, you realize how important like
For
the
sure.
person that you marry and where you live and you know
Yeah.
whether you're going to live near your parents or not, you know, you realize how important those things are too. So
Yeah, absolutely.
the stakes seem even higher all of a
I
sudden.
think that you definitely hit the nail on the head. And I mean, like, I know Colin and I, in the grand scheme, we did get married very young, but we were together for a very long time. So, like you said, it's so, like, as a child, I never really dreamed about my wedding, but I did dream about, like, the person I would marry
Mm-hmm.
because I really didn't, I don't know, I just never really fantasized about the wedding
I
day.
didn't either.
But you really just have to like first of all I think you have to make sure that you have such a good relationship with each other like you're so good just being the two of you and that even today I was thinking about how like in past relationships I would be fearful to like be myself almost but with Colin it's just like I don't really care to be myself at all if anything he amplifies that
Yeah.
so yeah not to like get on a marriage rant but it is just, but it's also so fun when you do find the person who
Yeah.
like, actually completes you and makes your life so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a very big and heavy decision.
Yeah. And scary a little bit. I mean,
Definitely.
it doesn't really feel scary when you like have found your person sort of,
Yeah.
you know. But it is also sort of scary because, again, it's like your childhood is over.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to my rows, I guess, and then I'll do like looking forward. Um, well, you got married this year, which is like a big thing in my life, honestly. It really is, you know?
Yeah.
My
It has
best friend.
like changed our lives. Like
Yeah, a
we don't hang
lot.
out in the same place, and it's been fun though.
It has. Yeah, I
Like
totally
we couldn't
agree.
have watched it till 4 in the morning
Yeah,
if it wouldn't have like been. I mean, we could have, but it was a lot easier because
totally.
this is our house.
Yeah,
You know.
I know. I it's really insane to me that like you have done all of this. So kudos to
Yeah.
you.
I'm the biggest thing that's happened.
Yeah. Um that really has been like that's a wonderful thing that's happened in our 23rd year. I'm trying to think of what else. I feel like with school I've gotten a lot more comfortable obviously just because I've like done a year of it. And I know everyone and I know what to expect. And as you guys know, if you want to talk about law school, text me and I'd love to. Um, or whatever, DM me. But I feel like I've had a lot of, and again, this is not a concrete answer, and I'm sorry, but I feel like I've had a lot of memorable moments and memories with the people that I love the most. You know, like
Yeah.
you guys and Ryan and my family specifically, like inner
Why do I feel
circle.
like I'm about to cry?
I
or
know
something?
I'm getting a little bit
First of all,
emotional.
I've been so emotional the last 3 days. So like, if I do start crying, like just this is not about me. So just ignore me. I'm going through something.
My words are just so moving to you.
No, I'm just like she's gonna get older. I don't.
No, I just thought about watching you age. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
New fear unlocked. Watching you get wrinkles. Good thing I'm gonna stop that.
Yeah. Good thing you're gonna do Botox for a living. What was I saying? I've had a lot of great memories with people out. I do think I have had something that I feel like I'm getting better at as I get older, and only because I'm saying I'm getting better only because I used to be so bad at it, is managing time between school and friendships and my family and like my boyfriend or whoever, you know. I feel like I'm getting better at like packing everything so densely into like the limited time that I have at home or whatever. Again, it's a very, very hard thing to do, but I'm trying really hard to like do it all and be present in all of the different areas of my life. And I feel like I am figuring that out a little more, which is a huge rose. I also will say that in my 23rd year, I've felt very creative and like, are you about to cry?
Yeah, I like tears in my eyes.
This is a little more lighthearted.
Just like don't even. Don't even say it.
I also feel like I'm getting more creative and like feeding the creative part of my brain. You literally are gonna shed a tear. And I'm really excited about that because I think it'll be good for our podcast specifically. And also, I just feel this is gonna sound so cliche, but I feel like the most alive when I'm like making stuff, you know, sewing or making TikToks, even, you know, just
it's just fun, like things that like fill your cup up. Yeah, it's really fun.
Totally.
I do think that is one of the cons of adulthood is like learning to spread time between everyone that's important in your life. Like even with just not living at home, neither one of us live at home anymore. Your parents were like such a center of your time, and now it's like you almost have to schedule time to be with your parents, or you really have to make an effort to even see them, or like your grandparents, and then you're like, well, I've got to see my grandparents because they're aging too, you know. So I think, but also I want to see my friends, but also need to make sure I'm like feeling into my relationship and feeding that so that it stays strong. I'm not crying, my nose is just running. And there's water coming out of my eyes. But yeah, I think that is a con, but also just such a blessing to have that many people in your life that you need to, that you feel the need to be around.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say one more thing about that. Oh, something I'm super, super grateful for, and this is all the time, not just this year, but the people that I'm closest to in my life and that I like, you know, are in my inner circle are so and you almost have to be friends with me, and I acknowledge that. But um like my family and you, as I said, inner circle, like are very laid back about not your time, but like I feel like it's a priority to hang out with you, to hang out with my family. So like we're gonna figure it out, you
Yeah.
know? And it doesn't feel as stressful. Sometimes it still is just because you can never feel like you're doing it totally right. But it doesn't feel as stressful because you know that like they want to hang out with you
Yeah.
and everyone's just grateful for the time that you
Yeah.
get, kinda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. And like if you were to come home and we didn't get to see each other, like it would be perfectly fine
Yeah.
because I know that at the end of the day, your time with your family is more important than
Yeah.
time with me.
Well, and like you know that I want to hang out with you. So.
Exactly. So I think that it's just, and it will only get a little more challenging with life as, children become involved and stuff like that. But it's just such a blessing to have that struggle. So,
It's a
sorry, what?
I was just gonna say it's a blessing to have secure relationships like that you
Yeah,
don't feel so stressed
for
about.
sure. Are there any other memories you were wanting to share? You just said you had some great ones with like all the people in your
I
life.
know I don't have any specifics. I mean, your wedding, obviously, and like the night before your wedding, and like after it was all over, sitting. We've talked about that was like the best moment of the night.
Yeah.
One of the best. Um,
Well, like
what
your
else has
brother
happened?
joining the
Yeah,
military
yeah.
was
So
like
then,
such a
anytime Will's home, it's particularly fun and exciting because everybody's together.
I just didn't know if there was any like
Well, my family beach trip was really fun. Again, we're all spread out now, so we don't see each other as much. The whole week was great, and Ryan was there, and he'd never been to that beach house, and like that's where I grew up going, so that was really special. Stop
No, I just had the thought of your mom listening to this. And now I'm
tweaking.
crying.
Oh, I also do love when
I'm tweaking. Literally can't have a moment.
my mom frequently, as I'm saying, like it's important for her to like hang out with me, so like I might cry. So she will like come to Lexington whenever I want her to and like whenever I have time. And those are always very special memories. I might cry too.
Please join me
Um
because I'm feeling really weird.
so this is weird. This is taking a turn. There are tears falling. I just want you guys to know if you are listening audio only, Mally's crying.
So cracked the seal.
Um yeah. So
Yeah. No, that is very
things
sweet.
that I'm looking forward to. We're moving on to my bud officially. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Um,
Colin's about to come out here and see me cry.
Colin just threw us some toilet paper to wipe Mally's eyes. Okay, things I'm looking forward to. So
specifically within like the next year.
Yeah, within the next year, things that I have actually planned. I'm excited to be a 3L. I just think that would be so excited. It's like being a senior,
Yeah.
You're like the top of the food chain. I can't believe you need to like recover.
I know. I'm just like feeling weird.
Feeling
No,
awkward.
it's just such a blessing
It is to live.
Yeah, but oh my gosh.
It's okay, speak your truth.
To not only have grown up together, but like continue to age.
Yeah.
So please just stop. Like, go on.
Okay. My buds. I'm excited to be a 3L. I'm excited to be
I'm just dying laughing at myself. I'm excited for you to be a 3L too.
There's something. Oh, Kennedy, as I have mentioned, loyal listener and dear college friend, we're going on her bachelorette trip this winter to Massachusetts, a little town in Massachusetts, and then we're going to New York for a day. And we've been talking about it, and I think we're all super excited. None of us have ever been to New York at Christmas. Some of them have never been to New York City, so I think it will be so super fun. I'm thrilled for that.
Can I be like the content creator and come too? Like I'll just
gosh,
all the pictures of you.
I would love.
I'm so jealous of this
nothing
trip.
more. I know it's gonna be so fun. I'll be missing you.
Good. Bring me back something. I've never been
Of
to New York,
course, I'll
so.
bring you back something. Maybe they have like an I Heart NY shirt with like a little Santa Claus hat or something.
Yeah. Immediately.
So I'm excited for that trip. I'm trying to think, like go through my months, go through my calendar. Kennedy's wedding, of course, will be in January. That'll be a blast. And then I'll be halfway done with law school after this semester, which is insane. Yeah. And then this time next year, I'll have a semester and a half left.
And you'll be doing your internships and
yeah. I'm excited to be in Chattanooga for another summer. That'll be fun. I'll be there for a longer period of time so Mally can come visit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have lots of things to look forward to. I'm trying to think if I have any like conceptual things like I was saying before about my rose and thorn. I don't know. I'm just excited to keep figuring it all out.
Yeah.
So
I know it's a very, very exciting time.
it is.
Sorry for my weirdness.
It's not weird. We all understand. We all understand.
Everyone, please tell me you understand.
We do.
Let's move on to some lot more. Do you have anything else you want to share about your year?
I don't know. I will say I'm just super excited about the podcast right now.
Yeah.
This
weekend has been just so fun in the podcast.
Has. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just really hoping that great things. And even if they don't, it's still, even if we keep the same amount of listeners,
yeah,
it's still just fun. So.
For sure. It's our little video diary.
Yeah. Like
and I love it.
These episodes are what really matter at the end of the day. To
Absolutely.
The podcast is just like hopefully documenting like us finishing like our young adulthood and going on and not finishing. We're so young. So
no, I think it'd be so cool to have all of this.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully if the internet's still around when we're like 70.
I fear it's not going. Unfortunately not.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk weird birthday gifts.
Yeah. Do you have any that
I have a few.
Or like
no, that you
in my own
life
received?
Weird birthday gifts.
I don't know if I've ever gotten a weird one.
I'm trying to think of
stuff.
Like
that's more of like a Christmas gag gift kind of thing.
I will say I got a weird. I'm gonna have to be vague. I got a weird Christmas gift from a boy once. I mean, birthday gift from a boy once.
What was it?
So, he had asked my mom what to get me. Or, like, maybe he asked my mom, like, this is actually really funny now that I think about it. He had asked my mom, like, things I'm interested in, I think. Okay.
Did your mom, like, dog you
or
or
young.
something?
I'm not going to say the age, but I was like.
Colin?
Yeah, I was in 4th grade. No, I was younger. And at the time I was reading a lot and I wanted like herbal medicine books for Christmas and like weird random stuff. I don't know. I was like a teenager. Really. And so I guess mom sent him like just a list of things that I liked at the time. And he ended up getting me like a plant. Or maybe not even a plant, because a plant would have been cool, you know. I don't know if I would have thought it was cool then, but I think so. Also, like a pack of seeds and an Emily Dickinson poetry book.
Okay, he was wanting you to like be a different kind of girl.
Yeah, yeah.
So
he really thought I was not like other girls.
That was sweet.
I guess. I don't think I've ever cracked it open, I have to say.
As long as he doesn't listen really long at this time. But
it's okay.
He was like trying to buy things that you would enjoy, which is sweet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It was a sweet sentiment.
Yeah. I'll just say that was not the person I'm dating now. Just to clarify that.
Thanks. We would have ruined that relationship quickly.
No, he's such a good gift giver. What's the best gift you've ever been given? Birthday gift specifically.
Oh, I really I don't know.
Is Colin a good birthday gift giver?
Yeah. Colin though, like sometimes he just wants me to pick something out because he doesn't want to buy something that I want, which is still very sweet. But Colin also has 3 sisters, so
true.
They have always kind of guided and directed him. I'm just like drawing a blank on all presents right now. So
Same.
it's
Yeah.
hard for me to really tell. My
Um,
mom is always a really good gift giver.
yeah, mine is too.
So
I will say I love oh, and Mally got me an igloo cooler. I just thought of that. Mally got me an igloo cooler that when I was at the beach, I wanted it so bad. They're from Target. And they never had the purple one that I wanted so badly. But she got it for me.
well, it was kind of an anticlimactic birthday present, but it's
It
something
wasn't
that you
anticlimactic.
wanted.
It was
So
perfect because I had like kind of forgotten about it, so it was such a surprise, you know?
well, good. I'm glad. I need to still like get you a little more. Maybe
You
I'll
really
mail
don't.
you something.
Oh, I would love mail.
I
We
know.
were discussing I have failed at being a good friend because I've never sent Mally mail at her
Yeah.
new house.
I don't even get mail addressed to me at this house. It's always addressed to other people who have lived here.
You don't even get like bills?
Okay, today Colin and I were walking to Heritage Days because we live in town, and we were walking past our neighbors, and they're like, "Have you seen any ghosts yet?" Colin said, "I'm sorry? Have you seen any ghosts yet?" And Colin was like, "No." And we just kept walking. I was like, "What?" Now everything that happens in this house is, I'm gonna chalk it up to being a ghost.
Why did they say that?
I don't know.
Do they think the house is haunted?
I guess. There may have been people dying here of natural
I'm
causes.
sorry? Was it
Well,
like old
that's
people?
in any house.
Oh, okay. But you don't think so particularly
I don't know.
in this
And
house?
let's just like not talk about it anymore.
Maybe they knew we were watching a scary movie.
Yeah, they like saw it on our 7,000-inch TV outside. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna prank them."
Yeah. That's actually I don't really
Weird.
like that. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Shiver me timbers.
The
you ready?
best gift, I want to say the best gift I've ever gotten. Ryan's a good gift giver, but usually more so for Christmas than my birthday. Maybe I'm just being conditioned to not like my birthday.
Yeah.
No, he's usually pretty good about
What did he get
birthdays.
you this year?
I haven't gotten it yet because he's coming to see me next weekend. He has fall break, so he's coming like Thursday, I think. So I don't know yet. I will be reporting back though. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Last year he got me. Oh, actually, he kind of did like a girly hobby, so I don't want to out him or anything. But he made me something that was really, really cute. I'll just leave it at that. I love a homemade gift.
Didn't he paint you something or something?
No, he didn't paint me something. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah. I think that's outing him. I will admit, Ron is a very good gift. He's very thoughtful.
He's very thoughtful. Yeah. This is just like a girly hobby that he's into, though. He needle pointed me something, if you can believe it.
Wait,
And yeah,
that's actually so sweet.
no, he's the most random. I think that he's part of the reason that I feel so creative, because
Yeah.
he's always.
He is a very creative guy. I'm
Yeah.
begging him to make me a mandolin, and I'll be expecting it for my birthday.
I started to tell you this, but I don't think I finished it. We went to a craft. I didn't finish telling you this. A craft thrift store, like it's like craft supplies, but secondhand or whatever. And they had a whole box of stained glass making supplies, and he got it. So he's gonna make those like stained glass lampshades and stuff. Isn't that so cool?
Like a Tiffany lamp.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, he like rubs his creative juices off onto Colin's brain
I
because
know.
I want Colin to make me needlepoint in a Tiffany lamp, please.
But just like imagining Ryan needle pointing is so funny.
It is a little
He's
bit
like a big
funny
guy.
to imagine.
Yeah. Just like sitting in his bed needle pointing on a Friday night.
Something to take the edge off.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Let's read some of these.
let's read them.
The first one I got, so this is weirdest birthday gifts. Slim Fast at 12 years old. Slim Fast is like a supplement drink to lose weight at 12.
It's crazy to be
It's sad.
It's crazy to be giving someone Slim Fast ever
Yeah,
for any
no.
occasion.
At any age. That is just a weird gift.
That reminds me, my little brother, when it was probably like his 4th or 5th birthday party. First of all, he had it in the jungle gym at McDonald's, like
Oh,
the
I've had
playground
one
at
of those, yeah.
McDonald's. Everybody did when we were little
Mhm.
before they took it out. And somebody at his preschool asked him what he wanted for his birthday, and he said juice. So they brought him like one of those Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid with like the twist off lids that were the best thing ever when we were little. They brought him juice for his
Aw,
birthday. Isn't
well,
that cute?
I mean, he said that's what he wanted,
Yeah.
so he asked.
He did.
That was thoughtful of him to oblige.
I agree.
Okay, do you
Anyway.
have one?
Yes. This is actually the wrapping of a gift. Once I received a gift wrapped in printed out photos of me. It was awkward.
No, I think I would love that.
I think it could be cute.
Yeah, I think I would.
Unless it's like in a stalker. I feel like it had to be like in a stalker kind of way,
Yeah.
So I think that it would be funny to get like a gift with your face all over it because that's just they had to make it, which is thoughtful and hilarious.
It's extra thoughtfulness. I agree.
Okay, my ex-fiance gave me one of those things for female facial hair that's supposed to help you get rid of lip hairs and chin hairs and whatnot. I'd picked it out at Sam's Club once because I thought about purchasing it for myself. It was thoughtful because he had seen me pick it up and bought it for me, but it was a little embarrassing to open it in front of his whole family.
Ooh.
Yeah, like
Opening presents in front of people is already awkward.
yeah. That's a gift you're just like, it's not a gift. The next time you're at Sam's Club, you're like, oh, you should pick them up if
No,
you
that's
want them.
groceries. Yeah.
That's on the grocery list, babes. That's not a gift. But yeah, that's actually hilarious. And so degrading and embarrassing.
But it would be not like super thoughtful, but it would be like sweet if he's like, oh, I was at Sam's today and I picked up that thing you were looking at.
No, don't even do
That's
that.
nice. Oh, okay.
No, like it's facial hair. I'm a woman.
No.
So
You kind of have to deal with that on your own. You're right.
that's a battle you need to find secret.
Good thing it's her ex-fiance.
Good
Battle
thing.
you need to find secret. So true. Okay. My mother-in-law horror story. Be prepared.
Ooh.
My mother-in-law once gifted me a framed photo of herself for my birthday. That's honestly like typical scary mother-in-law activities.
But if for what? Like, what was the
I
reason?
know. How could you possibly convince yourself in your mind that that's a gift for someone else?
You saw that picture, framed it, and said, that'll be a good gift.
Maybe she's like maybe she autographed it.
Even then, like,
Maybe she has a podcast.
maybe that's what I'll start giving people.
Exactly.
She's on to something. I'm sorry
As a
for
matter of
hating.
fact.
I got a toaster that toasts Bob Ross's face onto the bread. 8 months late, from a great aunt I hadn't met ever before or heard from before. I turned 23 for the birthday that the gift was for.
You know what that is? Your great aunt went to somewhere like what is that? What's the place called that has like everything for $8 one day and then everything for $2 in Elizabethton?
I don't know.
Anyway, one of those like super bargain stores and found this toaster for like 50 cents. And she's like, oh, I'll send this to my great niece for her birthday.
Yeah.
And I've never met her before.
That I've never talked to before.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, better late than never.
Yeah. And
But-
that sounds kind of cool. Like that would be a cool thing to pull out if you have
Yeah.
friends over.
Like for Thanksgiving. Breakfast, Christmas morning, Bob Ross's
The
face.
perfect Christmas morning breakfast.
Actually, is it for
activity.
sale? Because I can't think of
You can
anything I'd
ship
want
it to
more.
us. We will accept fan mail.
We're going to get a P.O. box, guys. Just chill.
My son and daughter-in-law received a box of cereal as a wedding present from one of my son's friends. Did they redo the cover as a joke present? Nope. Did they write a funny note or poem to make it relevant to the wedding? Nope. Just a plain box of cereal.
That's actually hilarious. My sister, whenever we were younger, was like the pickiest eater known to man. But all she ate was strawberry unfrosted Pop-Tarts. And one year, first of all, her cake was just Pop-Tarts piled on top of each other. But our friend Celeste and Sarah Catherine, their mom, got her like a custom Pop-Tart box made with her picture on it. It said like Happy Birthday Addison, and it was strawberry unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
I remember that vaguely.
She may still have the box actually.
That's so cute.
But yeah, it was hilarious. But yeah. Do you have any more stories? I had some, but they were on my phone that we're now
Yeah.
using, which is totally fine. Did you have any more? You're literally
Not
scouring the internet, IRL, IRT in real time. Well, this has been a fun episode. Sorry I'm being crazy in it. I'm just know like I'm experiencing womanhood and like
Yeah.
my emotions are heightened for a reason. So,
We get it.
the girls who get it, get it. I wonder if you can tell by listening to us like what time of our lives we're in, because I'm always crying when I'm in this certain
think you can.
spell.
Honestly, and the fact that it's a weekly podcast, I bet you can tell exactly. That's so funny. We should
Yeah.
do that one day. That would be a fun game for us.
Our phases.
Yeah, literally. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm not stealing the outro from you.
Oh, go. Take it away. It's your
reminding
birthday.
people that our TikTok is so funny right now, particularly if you're a Taylor Swift fan, or even if you are just like up on the pop star lore.
Yeah.
Like the pop girlies, Charlie XCX, Sabrina Carpenter, all of them. You'll think it's funny, and you should go check us out at Friends in the Wild Pod, I think.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
Everyone.
Actually, sorry, TikTok is FITW Pod.
Yeah, it is. Everyone be absolutely sure to wish LG a happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Our blonde beauty is turning 24. So everyone wish her a happy birthday. Tomorrow is in Monday, is my sister's birthday too. So it's a big week.
It is.
Lots of birthdays
There's
this week.
so many. Sorry, not to like go on a little tirade when this is over, but don't you feel like there are like groups of birthdays?
Yeah.
And then the rest of the time there's just
None.
not birthday season.
Yeah.
It's so
We're
interesting.
entering birthday season, y'all.
Yeah.
I like this season too. All right, guys. Thank you all for listening.
For whistling.
I was about to say thank you for listening. Wish LG a happy birthday. We'll see you next time. See ya. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.